Welcome back to PHT TV. What we're going to do now is we're going to go and have a chat to Lucy Bellamy. Lucy's one of our senior travel consultants at Phil Hoffmann Travel. Lucy, thank you for letting me into your workspace. You're obviously tapping away quite busy at the moment. Lucy, could you tell me what makes a good travel consultant?
Yeah, sure. I think there's three key things that are really important to make a good consultant. First off is passion. I believe you've got to be absolutely passionate about travel, otherwise you should be doing something else, selling cars, I don't know what. Knowledge is also extremely important. If you don't know what you're talking about, how are you going to effectively sell something to a client that you believe to be the right product for them?
Absolutely.
And lastly, experience. If you've been somewhere and you've seen somewhere firsthand, what better way to sell it?
Well, tell me about this experience. You've been in the industry for a long while. You came over from the UK. Tell me a little bit about your experience.
Yeah, I've been working in travel since about 1995 now. Started off working for a luxury wholesaler in the UK, looking after VIPs and celebrities, specialising in USA, the Caribbean, and then emigrated here about 5 years ago. So the rest is history.
Now, you've had a lot of success over your time with Phil Hoffmann Travel. You've been here now 5 or 6 years with us.
Yep.
Tell me about some of those success stories. You know, some of the great clients that keep coming back to you all the time, and maybe why they do that.
Yeah, sure. Now I'm up to about 80 or 90% of my clients are repeat or referrals, so they're coming to me every year for 1 or 2 holidays, and that's just really enjoyable. It makes the job fun when you're looking after people that you get on really well with, and it's a pleasure to spend time with them and look after them and just build long-lasting relationships. So I go into every booking with a new client hoping that this will be the first of many bookings with me, and just take good care of them.
Great. So they obviously come back for your experience and your knowledge. Now also when things go wrong, and in the travel industry sometimes, you know, travel experiences do go a little bit wrong. I know we've had a recent case where a local celebrity really had to get back to work, and we've had some recent issues with the A380 and their engine issues. Tell me a little bit about that. Yeah,
that's absolutely right. They were stranded in Los Angeles, and this particular gentleman had to get back to work for a Saturday morning. Unfortunately, because the plane wasn't operating, had to spend a bit of extra time in LA, and with your help we were able to get them back onto the right aircraft, get them back in time to be at their desk on TV for Saturday afternoon. And it's because of our relationships with our suppliers that we're able to, you know, pull out all the stops to make sure things have a happy ending for our clients, because it could have been so much different.
Absolutely, and it's critical that we have those relationships with our suppliers. We also have, as you know, Lucy, we have a personalised 24/7 emergency assistance team, so they can even ring after hours, and they're going to get one of our dedicated consultants who carry around a laptop and a mobile phone to help them, you know, around the clock. And you know, that obviously adds a great advantage to our clients.
That's right, and I'm also available. I log in from home, and it's just nice for my clients to know that if they flick me an email one evening, they're pretty much going to get a reply straight away, because, you know, no rest for the wicked.
Exactly. And Lucy, Phil Hoffmann Travel, what do you like about working at Phil Hoffmann Travel? You've been here for quite a few years now, and I guess we're a little bit different to the average travel company around. What do you like about working here?
I generally do love working here. It's a family-owned business, so you know that it's not sort of a big multinational corporation where you're just another nameless face. I think the people generally care about each other here. Makes it good fun, and you know, we honestly do all get along really well. It's brilliant.
Fantastic, Lucy. Well, thanks for talking to us today. And what we're going to do now is we're going to cut over to Phil and Alex, and they're going to talk about Virtuoso.
Welcome, Alex. You're the head of the Virtuoso team at Phil Hoffmann Travel. What is Virtuoso?
It's an exclusive invitation-only club that we're the only members in South Australia, and it's generally the top 1% of travel agents in the world that are invited to be members.
Okay, so a very exclusive club. We're part of it. What does it mean to be a Virtuoso member? What benefits does Phil Hoffmann Travel get out of it, and how do we extend that on to our clients?
Okay, the benefit that Phil Hoffmann get out of it is that the relationship that we build up with the exclusive hotels and cruise lines and tour operators, and they offer us a whole lot of extra benefits for our clients, which are all complimentary. And some of those are upgrades in hotels to better room types. They get breakfast, food and beverage credits, and it's also the way they're treated at the hotels by concierge.
So we're making our clients feel very special by being and accepting a Virtuoso product that we can recommend.
That's correct.
Okay, and what about the cruise lines? There's some very exclusive cruise lines that are a member of Virtuoso and that pass on benefits to our clients as well.
There's a club which our clients can be members of when they book through us being Virtuoso members, and it's called Voyager Club. And what they are on Crystal Cruises, Silver Seas, Seabourn, just to name a few. And while they're on board, they get extra amenities in their room. They also are offered private shore excursions, which are exclusive to them. And they also are hosted by a Virtuoso host on board, and they have a reception on board where they get to meet all the other Virtuoso clients.
Alex, we do a lot of training with Virtuoso. Can you extend on some of those, talk about some of those training programs that Virtuoso offer our staff that just give them that little extra knowledge that they pass on to their clients?
Yes, we actually, there's a major training which is called Travel Mart, which is held in Las Vegas in August every year. And what that gives us the opportunity to go and meet all the hoteliers and tour operators and cruise lines face to face. And it's not just the sales rep that we're meeting, it's the owner of the hotel and the general manager of the cruise lines, and they give us exclusive deals and offers, yeah, for our
Alex,
clients.
it's something I've never seen before. It's only in the last couple of years since we've become a Virtuoso member that I've seen this sort of ability to be able to relate to the general managers and to the president of the cruise lines, and to have that personal contact just makes it very special. You know, you've been selling Virtuoso products and suppliers for a long time. Yeah. You've been head of the Virtuoso team. What are some of the examples that you can give us of some of your clients that have had the benefits of being looked after by a Virtuoso staff member? Well,
there's been quite a few, but just one recently, I had some clients that were staying in Italy in a villa, and they had some private guided tours daily while they were there, and one of the examples is they wanted to go to the supermarket just to do some shopping, and they were in there for quite a while, and the actual guide that had dropped them there thought, they've been quite a while, I thought I'd better go in there and find out whether they were okay, having a problem with their language, or they needed any help. And otherwise, most people that had tours organised for them, they wouldn't have private, attention, and they all just wanted to give them the VIP experience while they were there and to show them around the local. They took them to local bakeries, which they wouldn't have never seen if they were on their own. And if they were on a group tour, they just wouldn't have the time to go and do all the things and see that they did.
So it's a very special attention, looking after people.
Attention to detail.
Attention to detail. Yeah. And also the fact that, what I'm hearing from you and the other staff is the fact that some of the itineraries are just mind-blowing in the little things that they do for our clients, that are exceptional things, and to see exceptional places and stay at exceptional hotels just makes it a product that everyone must try.
It does. And they do it all, it's all just because they do it for the love of it, and they want to give them that special experience which they're not going to get.
Alex, it's been great talking to you, and I know that everyone should at least try once the Virtuoso product.
Making travel news this month, a big announcement from Qantas. They're about to add their first new international route for over 3 years into Dallas-Fort Worth, so from Sydney to Dallas and returning back via Brisbane. This is an amazing flight because it's 16 hours, so one of the longest commercial flights in the world. But what it will do, it will open up networks with very easy connections to other parts of the United States and also into Canada. So we can expect some really easy connections through to places like New York, Orlando, and even up towards Toronto and down to Miami for the cruise port. So big news from Qantas. Unfortunately, it does come at the cost of the service through to San Francisco. So effectively, of May this year, they'll be swapping the aircraft from San Francisco to the Sydney, Dallas-Fort Worth. Now also reports are saying that 2011 is going to be Australia's biggest ever year for cruising. P&O alone now will have 6 ships home porting in Australian waters. This is fantastic for those people that want to cruise close to home. We also have a luxury brand coming into Australian waters with the return of the Celebrity ships. Celebrity Century will be cruising into Australian waters. This does give consumers a lot of choice, and a big announcement just this week, and it is 2012, but the Carnival Corporation, for the first time ever, will be bringing one of their superliners to be home ported here in Sydney, and that is going to be the Carnival Spirit. It's an 88,000 tonne ship. Takes 2,600 people, so it really is a large vessel, and it comes with fantastic services and facilities, including its own mini golf course. It comes with a spiral water slide, so great for the kids, great for the contemporary market, and this is going to really push the cruising in Australian waters for the next 12 to 18 months.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of PHT TV. Make sure you join us next time for more travel news, tips and specials. We'll see you then.